Yeah, we going live on both channels. Y'all go subscribe to Rude Exposure too. This here is the excuse show where all the excuses are accepted only for tonight. I repeat, all the excuses are accepted only for tonight. I repeat, only for tonight. Because I don't care what y'all say. I'm going to give excuses. Now, y'all can say, well, Parttwice, man, you can't make no excuses, man. I'm making excuses. And I say, my opinion matters. Your opinion matters, just not more than mine. Because it's in my mind that Shakur Stevenson was telling the truth. It's in my mind that Tank Davis was telling the truth. It's in my mind that Gamboa was telling the truth. So, with that being said, let me turn it up. I'm gonna repeat what I just said because I need y'all to understand what I just said. Excuses I will give tonight, this morning, whatever you want to call it, because you guys don't like to give excuses. That's okay. It don't bother me because it's me. I have excuses why my life isn't where it is today. Some might say, hey, there's no excuse. You should have did this. You should have did that. Should have and could have and would have. Should have, could have, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But the fact still remains that I didn't do the certain things in life to get me where I need to be. So, with that being said, those are my excuses. Thugged out in the streets, penitentiary, wrong state of mind. Those are my excuses. Bad at committing crimes. Those are my excuses. I'm sorry. And when we admit our excuses, it makes it all better. Okay? It makes it all better. Because now you know what to do in the future. So, I had an interview. You can go to Rude Exposure and watch the live too. But Paulie Malignaggi said, cut the ring off. The excuse, there's no excuse. As you used to say, if you didn't touch Shakur Stevenson in a fight, your excuse is you didn't cut the ring off. You have to use that excuse because you used that excuse on Jerome Boots Ennis. So you have to use that excuse. I accept that excuse. Another excuse, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, did not fare well with Ngannou. his excuse was, or the YouTube world excuse was, he did not take Ngannou seriously. So, therefore, he had a lackluster performance. I accept that excuse. Yes, I'll accept that excuse. I'll accept it. I repeat. I repeat. Paulie Malignaggi said, cut the ring off. So if you did not touch Shakur Stevenson, your excuse is, I didn't cut the ring off. That's why I couldn't touch him. Because when I swung with all my might, I missed drastically. So, therefore, my excuse is I didn't cut the ring off on Shakur Stevenson. Tell me when I'm wrong now. Now I'm going to charge my phone up right quick. Y'all hold on for 1 second. Hold on. Matter of fact, I can do it like this. Like this, y'all. Like that. Like this, y'all. Hold on. Y'all said that Edwin de los Santos did not touch Shakur Stevenson. I have to ask why. And you said because Shakur Stevenson was running like a little rabbit. So when a boxer runs in a ring that is squared, like Paul Malignaggi said, all you have to do is cut the ring off. So if you don't cut the ring off, you won't hit Shakur Stevenson. Am I right or am I wrong? Straighten me. If you don't cut the ring off, you will not hit Shakur Stevenson. Okay? Now, hold on, let me get right. Now, you said, hold on. You said Boots didn't cut the ring off. Yeah, I remember that. Hold on. You said Boots didn't cut the ring off, right? So that was his excuse for not giving y'all the great performance that y'all used to seeing from Boots. Yeah, it was his time to shine that day. Wasn't it? Remember, I remember that's what y'all was saying. Y'all saying this was Boots' time to shine, and he did not give us what we wanted. Cool. So I had to ask, why didn't he shine, man? What happened? Oh, Karen was running like Shakur. And I said, wow, well, if he was running, he was in a ring, squared, like Malinaji said. It's a square ring. He should be able to what? Cut his man off, right? But his excuse was he didn't cut. That was his excuse. That's something he needed to go work on, right? He's still a fantastic fighter. Still, I got him beating your favorite fighter. I got him beating your favorite fighter. I got him beating a lot of people. I got Jerron moving up and beating everybody. I got money to put on Jerron Ennis. And I'm looking for some bets. Those are the excuses for those guys. So let's move on. Gamboa. Ooh, never be the same. But you have to keep getting the money, right? So you gotta keep fighting. Soldier. Yeah, I feel like he has more toughness than Shakur Stevenson. That's just not one of his attributes. He doesn't have the knockout power and he doesn't have the raw toughness because he's slick and slippery like a wabbit. Remember Bugs Bunny? That motherfucker was vicious. If you really go back in YouTube and watch Bugs Bunny, man, that motherfucker, boy, you couldn't fuck with Bugs, man. Even if you had Bugs down and out, man, Bugs coming up out that shit. Oh, Wascally Wabbit. Ooh, had Elmer Fudd. Ooh, with that shotgun, boy, that Wasky. He couldn't get him. He shot every shot in every gun that he ever had. Over 100 years worth of shots. How old is Bugs Bunny? Couldn't get him. See what happened to the tortoise in the hair? Goddamn rabbit got too comfortable. He just laid back. I let this little turtle ride on out. I'll catch him in a minute. I'm tired. Oh, shit, went to sleep. Like the Shakur fight. Woke up. Damn, well, I slept all time. Oh, shit. It's too late. Because you took the man for granted. But what's his excuse? What's the rabbit excuse for losing that race? Talk to me like a man. And don't give me no slick talk like a woman. Talk to me like a man. And don't try to analyze and add extra shit to my question. Talk to me like a man. And just tell me why the rabbit lost the race. Don't tell me what you think. Just tell me what the reason for him losing that race. And if you are truthful and you are a grown man that is on your square about life and righteous, and if you are a grown woman that stands on your square and is righteous, you would say the rabbit underestimated the turtle because he knows he's better and faster than the turtle. So he felt like he could take a nap, wake up, catch him, and win the race. That was his excuse. Gamboa said he tore his Achilles heel. Devastating injury, especially when you fighting. How many of y'all ever got in a fight and got hurt mid-fight? I'm talking about a real fight, not no boxing match with gloves on. I'm talking about wherever you was at and you got into a fisticuff and you had to defend yourself and you know it's life or death whenever you have to fight. So you have to think that this man is trying to kill you if you fight anybody. Because niggas pull a gun, niggas ain't fighting no more. So if it does come to these, you need to treat that situation like he's trying to kill you because one slam on your neck can end your career. You know, one, you might be in the streets. You backing up from a 1-2 combination and get hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? Or his homeboys might jump you and beat you to death. Or you might, get beat to death by one man. Or a woman. There's some girls out there that can kick ass. And if you was a cis-ass, old, weak-ass nigga, shit, that's probably what's gonna happen. You're gonna get beat up. What's up? So, hold on. Charge this motherfucking phone up, man. All right, so hold on. All right, I'm back. I had to get permission. Yeah, so excuses. I did a Bible study today, man. Y'all should have came, man. It was wicked. It showed me why men and women are always at it with each other. Because in the beginning, when Eve fell for the snake, our punishment were given out one by one. He punished the snake, took his arms, took his legs, and made him crawl on the earth on his belly forever because he was man-like. And some say it was the devil incarnated and put itself because the gods walked the earth. And it had portrayed itself as a man to Eve and tricked her and beguiled her into whatever it was that she was eating. And she came back and did it to Adam. And they were shamed. So the punishment was we have enmity between each other. Enmity. 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 All you 2023 Google heads, go Google enmity. Because that's what men and women have for each other by the curse of God. For Eve partaking with the snake in the Garden of Eden. This is biblical. And the man's punishment was to always have to deal with this shit. Basically, for listening to her. And her punishment is to be the mother of civilization. She has to bear the children, but it's pain when it's childbirth. That's why women shouldn't get C-sections, because it's part of your duty and your price to pay from God is to go through pain. It was in the Bible that you should go through suffering through childbirth and bear the children and have enmity with with man. They say you will have enmity. So that's what that is. But back to boxing. I want to show you niggas something. If y'all on Parttwice, you watching me right now on Parttwice, man, head over to Rude Exposure and subscribe to that one. You know, they got me shadow banned on Parttwice. That's why I got the phone on Parttwice. But yo, go over there and Rude Exposure and follow your boy. Cash App your boy. Parttwice, never nice. Yeah, man, do it for your boy. You understand me? Hey, man, Edwin De Los Santos is paria. He is for real. You understand me? Hold on, y'all. Y'all hold up for a second. I gotta get something. Paria. See. Edwin De Los Santos surprised everybody. He surprised everybody by beating El Rayo. The way he beat El Rayo was crazy. Crazy. Yeah, man. What was the excuse for Sugar Ray Robinson ducking? Hold on. Somebody tell me the excuse for Sugar Ray Robinson ducking all these boys in the murderer's row. I need to know because don't nobody never like to talk about that. You have to really dig and look at these newspaper articles about it. You know, the fights that he didn't take and why he didn't take them. What was his excuse? You understand what I'm saying? So these things you have to ask, and they have to be answered. But if they're not answered, you have to ask why. Why are these facts hidden from us? Do we not want to know? There's certain fights that haven't taken place and will never take place. And you have to ask why. What's the excuse for this fight not happening? Nah, I don't know about you, but phew, you have to ask yourself why these fights ain't happening, man. What the fuck is going on, man? I tell you why the fights ain't happening, man. The fear. The fear. You can say, oh, well, ain't no boxer scared of nobody. That scared and fear is two different things. You see what I'm saying? Being scary is what old pussy ass nigga will be. Old bitch ass nigga will be. But everybody has fear. Everybody has fear. You can fear that if you lose your job, you'll be homeless. The fear of no money. The fear of losing everything. That's a fear. The fear of losing. The fear of losing. Okay? That's what we have. And that is what Shakur Stevenson showed us. A fear of losing. That's his flaw. Ever since the Olympics, ever since the Olympics, I don't know what to say, man. Well, you see Terrence Crawford, man. Uh, it's a fear of letting a young buck come up and beat him when he was a young buck. Them niggas wouldn't give him no shot because he knew that he'll beat their ass. And guess what? They knew that Terrence Crawford would beat their ass. So what did they tell him? He is high risk and what? Low reward. So now that it is years later and championships later and undisputed later and who's next later, it's high risk, low reward. I'm at the end of my career. I'm at the end of my career, so I want all the big money fights. But oh, don't you know, I'm sorry, but Jaron Ennis is the phenom. Nobody wants to fight him. And this fight can be sold because if you don't fight somebody other than what, Canelo, Charlo, who else is there to fight? Thurman? Who you gonna fight? A Mexican? Who's who? I don't think Canelo wanna even fight you. You're too little. And if you beat him, that's gonna look bad. That's gonna look bad. And it's only two people that you can fight, and they're not in the 147 division. You're holding up the belt, sir. You can't get mad at them stripping that belt. Who you gonna fight at 147 better than Jaron Boots Ennis? Who at 147 is better than Jaron Boots Ennis? So if you fight somebody at 147 and you talking about getting a payday, who's better to fight at 147 that you can make more money fighting at 147? Or you moving up? My bad. Why you got them belts, my nigga? And what is niggas tripping about you losing that belt for? Because them folks know that you don't want to fight that man. So that's their excuse. They're gonna give that belt and email that belt to Jaron Boots Ennis. And they're gonna give that belt to a guy that's going to defend that belt against whoever they put in front of him. Nobody wants to fight him, so they're gonna have to make people fight Jaron Ennis. Nobody wants to fight him, so they're gonna have to make people fight Jaron Ennis. So what's the excuse for nobody wanting to fight Jaron Boots Ennis? And why couldn't Jaron Boots Ennis get a fight at the end of this year of 2023 on any of these cards in December? Remember? They were trying to get him on the card. Oh, goody, 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 goo, goo. If that motherfucking nigga was on one of these cards, it'll sell out. It'll motherfucking boost that goddamn shit to the roof. To the moon, to the roof. To the roof, Batman. I, if I can just get my hand on my utility belt face ass niggas. Yeah, man. Y'all some superhero Captain Saver nigga ass, man. All the fight fans that I have encountered, I don't want to say all, man, because I really, truly give a pass to niggas from Baltimore. Yeah. Yeah, I do that. I give a pass for y'all niggas, man, because I know about Baltimore. Shout out to Evans Tobler, man. That's a funny nigga there, boy. I'm talking about ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, that nigga was on that goddamn drink. Hey, man. Hey, Tobler, man, you can't be drinking that shit, man. You got to slow down on that drink. You know Africans ain't really supposed to be drinking, my man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's just something, I believe. I don't think that's for us. We were taught to drink that shit. Yeah, that's not for us, man, But we gonna keep it pimping tonight, man. I think Javante can get a good boost in his ratings, man, and his pay-per-view. If y'all like to talk about money, I think he can get all all the money fighting the top fighters. I don't feel like it's a high risk, low reward. I feel like it's a high risk, high reward. Hey man, uh, y'all need to stop making excuses for these fighters, man. These are fighters. And I understand they have to make a living, dog. But these are fighters. You need to let them boys fight. Stop trying to pick these boys fight, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna pick a fight, you need to pick somebody you think can beat him. I love that Shakur fought Edwin De Los Santos because people were saying that he can beat him. And I thought he was a good fighter, and he showed me he was a good fighter, man. So yeah, y'all need to let these boys fight. If if Devin Haney feels like he can beat Tank, y'all need to let them boys fight. If Andy Cruz feel like he can come back over here and go pro and beat Keyshawn Davis, y'all need to let them boys fight. Y'all need to let Ryan Garcia do. It's another thing I don't like. What the fuck is up with these? Like, I can't get a rematch. I can't get no rematches. I would love to see a Shakur and De Los Santos rematch. Remember Ali 1, 2, and 3? Remember Roberto Duran 1 and 2? Remember Tyson Fury cheating 3 times in a row? But y'all want to see a Pitbull Cruz rematch. Y'all don't want to see no Shakur De Los Santos because you say it's going to be a snooze fest. It might be. But something got to happen. Something got to happen different in that fight. And Shakur proved that he can't be touched because De Los Santos is a knockout artist. And he's a slick Dominican boxer. He has rhythm, he has soul, he has style. He's slick. He has a southpaw jab. It's hard, very awkward, different angles, body work, does it all. But he couldn't hit Shakur at all. And man, listen. Y'all, hold up. Y'all don't want to give people. Damn, man. Hold up, man. Los, y'all don't want to give people their credit because Los showed that he can get in the ring with anybody. But y'all say he ain't worth it. Jerron Boots ain't worth no fight. Tank Davis say Shakur ain't worth no fight. Okay? Terrence Crawford, man, who you gonna fight, bro? You ain't saying nothing. You sitting back watching the festivities. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no mystery back in the day, man, what the business was, man. Niggas was getting hyped and was ready for the fight for damn near a year in advance. We already knew, nigga, we gonna meet up woo 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 at woo woo woo. Hey, Tank, I really want to see you fight Devin Haney first anyway. I'm glad that Shakur laid the egg, as you guys say. And to all you big YouTube channels, y'all always talking shit about being, you know what I'm saying, boxing experts and everybody else casual. And I remember, I forget what fight it was, but it was a boxing match. It wasn't no knockout, none of that. And it was putting people to sleep. It wasn't no big high profile name, man. I need to go back and watch y'all videos. But y'all was like, for everybody saying that it was a boring fight, they just casuals, 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 casuals. Yeah, y'all said if they said it was a boring fight, that means y'all just casuals. Yeah, you call people casuals when it was that fighter. When it's a fighter that y'all don't really like, and he not a. See, Shakur don't go to you niggas YouTube pages, man. Shakur ain't going to you niggas YouTube pages, so and you know what I'm saying? He ain't with all that shit with you niggas, man. So y'all be hating on the man. And the niggas that do come to your YouTube page, them the niggas that you cater to, like Beyonce and Destiny's Child. Cater to her man. You understand what I'm saying? And never call out the bullshit that these niggas do, man. And that's what if you are a boxing media, if you call yourself a boxing channel that you call yourself a journalist or whatever you got your pass and all that, then you have to report on everything. And if you ain't gonna report on everything, and when people bring it up, you get mad and try to debate it, that means you are just a fan, sir, sirs, plural with an S. That means you is just a fan, man. You ain't no boxing expert. You ain't trying to get and dig to see the truth. You ain't trying to find the truth. You don't want the truth because the truth will hurt your money bag. Yeah, it's going to hurt your money bag. And you cannot jeopardize the bag. Ain't that right? Man, we ain't got to keep talking about that. Hey, hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. You know the vibe. Hey, man, shout out to Evans Tobler. Stone cut it. Stone cold funny, man. That nigga funny than E mother lover. And I respect Tobler because, man, the nigga didn't do nothing wrong, man. Just like Bill Haney hype up for his fighter, they was like, man, listen, they already know this nigga. They know him for like over a decade, man. They know he a funny motherfucker. And if you want to sell a fight, put this nigga out there, man, because I'm not no type of nigga get on the podium, man, and sell a big fight like this. So them niggas are smart putting Evans Tobler out there, man. But what did he say wrong? Y'all trying to analyze like what bitches do, man. That shit just spin my motherfucking head every time, man. Because if you go back, it's all about first blood. Don't listen, don't underestimate the importance of chronological order. I'm gonna repeat that. Do not underestimate the importance of chronological order. All right. So the chronological order of what happened and what caused all the drama at the conference. The man said they finna talk to Regis Prograde team first. And the man is there for a reason, to straighten all the fuckery. Let me talk to you, man. Let me share. Let me copy this link, man. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm finna send this shit. Bam y'all. All right. So I hope that man watch this shit, man. But hold on, let me see something, man. I'm trying to call somebody. Oh shit. Well, yeah, nigga, the man there for a reason, man. I had to find out where I left off at. All right, so it's late night. I call it late night when it's dark. The night is night and the day is day. Man changed it and said this is morning, so that's what it is. He there for a reason. So soon as they tried to get him to talk first or Regis to talk first, no. He's the challenger. He ain't say this nigga the challenger. He ain't say this pussy nigga the challenger, this slick pussy, this homeschool, this private school nigga. He say, no, he's the challenger. We the champions. On some man shit. Respect. That's what he said, man. And what did Bill Haney say? Nigga, you was invited. And what did Devin Haney say? And then what did Evan Tobler say? You're a private kid. Let me call Tank. Hey, that nigga say, nigga, you ain't from the trenches. You ain't about that life. Nigga, Bill Haney ain't about that life. Bill Haney admitted on a video that his parents were blue collar, had a two good job, mother and father, two, in Oakland at the time, it wasn't really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it is now. It was, you know what I'm saying? You still had nice families, had families, that had good jobs in the neighborhood, man. You still do have, you know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about it. Oakland is a fun town, ain't no gang bang town. It's all players in Oakland and hustlers in Oakland, bro. Pimps and prostitutes in Oakland, bro. All that gangster shit in Oakland, that ain't it. But he had two parents, and he also went to private school. Devin Haney didn't go to private school. Devin Haney was homeschooled, but Bill Haney went to private. He went to private school, and he admitted that the guys that was outside the block influenced him because that lifestyle looks exciting. They got all the bitches. They got all the money. Yeah, man, people love them. They scared of them. And, he wanted to live a little bit of that life. So when you have to get in where you fit in, you got to adapt and you got to put on the wolf in sheep clothing. You got to pretend. You got to make believe. You got to practice in the mirror type shit. Yeah, I want to hang out with these guys, not the nerds. Revenge of the nerds. You're a nerd. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you chose the streets, just like a lot of misguided young black youth. And now you are still representing the streets. You're not representing the good neighborhoods in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? We from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? We about that life type shit. That's how you represent. That's the part of the Bay that you want people. You want people to think you was a street nigga. I came. That's why we left the Bay. You left the Bay. So if you leave the Bay, why did you leave the Bay area and take your son to Henderson, Nevada? Why did you leave the Bay and take your son to Henderson, Nevada? Because because I need y'all to look into I'm talking about, I need y'all to really pay attention. You left Oakland, because you didn't even have the baby in Oakland. You met your girl in San Francisco. But you left California. Let's just say you left California. Because I'm pretty sure your baby wasn't born in no Oakland hospital. He was born in San Francisco. Maybe she was pregnant coming to see you in Oakland. So yeah, Devin Haney was in Oakland, in the stomach, in the womb. But you left California to go to Henderson, Nevada. Waiter, you get some Grey Poupon and some caviar and some devil eggs and hurry up, chop chop. You like how I said that to him? You so crazy. All right, yeah, you went over that way and you said, I'm not gonna put my kid through no private school because I remember going to private school and I hated it. I know a couple people went to private school, they hated it. Some love it, some hate it, Same uniforms every day, everybody wearing the same goddamn thing. Anyway, but it's still fights in private school. You still have to deal with other people in private school. You have to build communication skills with other people in private school because you're around other children in private school. But if you are homeschooled, now you are separated from other children. If you don't have any siblings in the household, you are separated from other children and you do not develop communication skills. You become an introvert because you're always in the house. You're always in the house. And if you go outside, you're not adapt to communicate with anybody else out there. And if you make friends in Henderson, Nevada, they're nice guys. They're not trying to hurt you or steal your money or rob you and bust your head and, shoot you in the car at the red light. They ain't trying to do none of that there. Their parents got retirement funds and all kinds of things waiting. They got CDs in the bank for when you turn a certain age. They got all these things. Businesses they own, other properties they own in other cities and other states. Stocks invested. These are the type of people that you live around or lived around. And they did not want anybody in their neighborhood that wore gold teeth and dyed their hair with dreads that wiggle when you get hit. They did not want anybody with a lot of tattoos and smoking weed talking about smoking on a tank pack. Because everybody know when you smoke on a pack, that means somebody's dead. That's some Chicago shit. And y'all taking shit from Chicago. And this has to stop. Because that's a gang culture that was intentionally fertilized, as I should say, in Chicago to promote genocide. Just like in the 80s when the crack era started and the government, the CIA, was distributing drugs to certain people in the black community to fund the war. They are still distributing drugs and guns in the black community to fund wars. The niggas might not know they the motherfucking government or the CIA they copying this shit from and getting this shit from and getting these crates of guns. Like there's no gun stores in Chicago. So where you getting all these guns and these bullets from, buddy? You got high school kids with backpacks full of Dracos, 9mm Glocks, 45, any kind of gun, Calicos, any kind of gun you want. Any kind of gun you want. Any kind of gun you want, they got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Easily. SKs, HKs, Mac 90s. Even got the old school sawed-offs. Or the 20 gauge. I had a Russian, I told this story before, he was on powder, and we used to exchange cocaine for guns with them. His parents had a lot of money. I think they had a club over there off Powers in Jacksonville. If y'all from Duval County and y'all from the South Side, tap in. If y'all from over there off Barnes Road, University area, y'all tap in with me. Over there off Emerson on Phillips Highway area, Powers, all that JTB all the way to Phillips Highway, all the way to Arlington. If y'all from that area, y'all know about Powers and where Wolfson High School is. It's a little club over there across from there. And Russians, I guess, I forget if they're Russians or Yugoslavian. But they, black people call all of them Russians and whatever. We call all Oriental people Chinese. Yeah, we'll call it, he can be Japanese, and we're like, oh, that's a Chinese. You know I'm talking about, the Chinese man. I'm not no Chinese, I'm Japanese. Top player hitter from North Korea. You bitches better recognize. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, we'll call a motherfucker anything. You know what I'm saying? So, no. But moving on, man. I'm just really just rambling for real, because I'm geeked up off this coffee, and I don't know what to do, man. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. I wanted to call my cousin. Damn, man. Motherfucker don't never answer the goddamn phone, man. Hey, but no, yeah, the Russian, man, knocked on my door early in the morning, nigga. I was just getting up anyway, nigga. So I cracked the door. Man, what the fuck you banging on the door all hard for? He coming, he sweating and shit. So I filed a jail, like, what's up, what you got for me? I think he got a pistol or something, Motherfucker, last time that he came, he had brought me a big dumbass 357, like a big Joker type gun. That motherfucker was bigger than no motherfucker. I got it from him because he ain't want nothing but an 8-ball for that shit. So I was like, man, what you got, boy? This motherfucker pull out a grenade. I said, oh, no, I don't know how them bitches work, so I'm scared, right? So I try to grab his hand. I'm like, man, hold up, man, don't drop that motherfucker. I'm thinking if he drop it, we dead. You know what I'm saying? I say, my nigga, take that shit up out of here. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the fuck wrong with you? I ain't going through it with no niggas like that. That's some shit you throw at a motherfucker, it's all over with. Nigga, I ain't trying to get into that type of situation, nigga. I'm trying to avoid all trouble at this time in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money. When you get money, you gotta avoid the conflict, boy. You gotta avoid that shit, boy. So you low key. I'm low key than a motherfucker, nigga. I'm ducked off. I'm in a nice little neighborhood. I don't want all that there around me. I don't want to get caught with that. I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm a high risk for getting pulled over by the police for getting stopped. First of all, because I'm a nigga. Second of all, nigga, I had dreads back then. You know what I'm saying? I was out there. I was the typical nigga. You know what I'm saying? Didn't give a fuck. You know. So, but not that there. So I was like, man, man. I gave him a little dub just to get him out my house. I ain't want, man, take that shit with you. But yeah, man, nigga get anything. Where they getting this shit from, I don't know. But I have an idea. I'm talking about the niggas. I can see how the Yugoslavians and the Russians get they shit, but I'm talking about niggas. The kidnapped niggas. Not all niggas are kidnapped. We talking about the descendants of the kidnapped niggas that stay in the designated areas of America. And it's hard to get out them areas alive or healthy because there's no grocery stores in Chicago unless you travel to the good side of town. So everything you buy is junk food unless you go to the fast food restaurants or Harold's Chicken somewhere. You gotta catch a bus if you ain't got no car. Go to the grocery store way out, and if you do got a grocery store somewhere near, it's an old hood grocery store and all this shit old. Way out. Liquor stores everywhere though. McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, Popeyes, churches, rallies, checkers, whatever the fuck you want, man. They got hot dog stands, gyro shops, pizza puffs, everything you can eat and get fat and die on. Not no good grocery stores with no vegetables in it. No, not for you Negroes. So hey, man, we got to think about this shit, man. This boy out there in the battle, living a good life. You ain't going through it, boy. You supposed to be good at boxing, boy. That's all you need to concentrate on, because you a homeschool kid. You ain't like the private school kid where you have to deal with people's personality. You sheltered. I ain't never had a cut on your body until you start boxing. You fall and make a boo-boo, mama probably was there to comfort you. It ain't like having a crackhead mama, man. Well, get your ass up. Go take your ass and wipe that shit off. Fucking up my goddamn floor. Blood there, goddamn well. Goddamn, get your mother. You looking just like your goddamn daddy. Yeah, man, you ain't deal with that shit, nigga. Going to school with some dirty ass clothes on, man. Your mama ain't buying no motherfucking clothes, no new shoes, man. Everybody talking about you and shit. So look at that nigga got some Buster Browns on. That nigga got some Claude Hoppers on, nigga. Nigga, them Jesus Christ sandals, nigga. Nigga, your ankles ashy Larry, nigga. Pan, silly, face ass, nigga. Yo, motherfucker, nigga on your ass, nigga. You ain't had to do that, though. He was riding in the good, what it was, man. That nigga probably riding in the motherfucking BMW, nigga. Bentley, nigga. Bill had that cake, nigga. I think his wife had the cake too, man. Good life living in that, man. You gotta have some paper living in Henderson, man. Good job, man. You know. So that's what that is, dog. And you can't tell me no different. So when he said, you a private school kid, he ain't know you was homeschooled. You was one of them. You ain't go to no public school and had to get in no fight down there the other day. Niggas out there sneaking guns in the school. You ain't have to worry about that shit at no homeschool. You at home, nigga. You eat cereal all day if you want to. Man, you ain't got no more Captain Crunch. You know, I like the Crunch Berry. Why you don't want no regular Captain Crunch? Poke your lip out ass nigga. Yo, you poke your lip one more time, I'm poke it out. I'ma thump that motherfucking lip, nigga, big ass lip. Thump that motherfucker. Pop. How many of y'all niggas played thump in high school? Where you motherfucker hold your hand like a little cup and raise it up like a little square. I mean triangle. And the nigga just man, I played thump. This nigga had these fat ass knuckles, nigga. That nigga shit. That nigga thumped me about 3 times. It was over with. I was like, nigga, I quit. Let's play pencil pop. I was good at pencil pop. I snap the shit out your pencil, nigga. We used to come to school with all kind of pencils and just play pencil pop. Pop! Breaking niggas' pencils. Hey, nigga, we was kids. We was doing real kind of kid type shit, man. Play catch a girl, get a girl. But no, the nigga ain't said nothing wrong. And then that go to disrespect, talking about a nigga mama. This ain't the first time that nigga Devin Haney said something about this nigga mama. So what's the excuse now? When you go through the chronological order of what happened in the disrespect, what's the excuse for him talking about this man mama? Why did this man mama come up in a fight discussion? Nigga, your mama, nigga. And after that, Devin Haney pulls up an old picture of Evan kicking it with some bitches. Had his shirt off with a mask on. Had to be a party. I thought it was in New Orleans, but they say it was in the Caribbeans. Cool, even better. This motherfucking bitches out there cheating on they niggas when they go on them trips. They be ready. They going over there strictly to fuck. And if you don't believe me, just go. Don't believe me, just watch. I hate that I started liking that song, man, because that nigga turned out to be a cold weirdo. And when that All Gold Everything song first came out, I'm telling you, my nigga, I was like, man, I don't like that shit. But they played it on the radio. We was in prison, so they played it on the radio 24 hours a day, damn near. And that shit just got stuck in the nigga head. And you know, it's a catchy-ass phrase. And like, gold on the mind. Don't believe me, then why niggas start singing that shit? But damn, this nigga came out with the Tesla song, nigga. What the fuck is you? How much these motherfuckers paid you to wear a dress and promote the Tesla? How much they paid you, man, to put the lipstick on and do a Tesla song? Where your supply? Where your pusher, man? Where your supply? What kind of drugs you on, brother? What is they feeding us? What is they putting in the food, man? What's in the weed? I don't know, man. So you just gotta ride and roll with the punches, dog. That's all I can suggest for you, my nigga. You gotta learn how to roll with it, boy. You feel like that shit getting super duper hard, boy. Hey, man, go take you a nap. But what is a nigga to do, man? Like, if a nigga say something like that, and the crazy part is he ain't even respond when the man said, "Nigga, your mama." I remember back when I was growing up, boy, you say something about a nigga mama, boy, it's on. I don't give a fuck if your mama smoke dope or not. Nigga, what? Nigga will kill you about they mama, nigga. Ain't, man, nigga, you know how many niggas got in the fight when niggas start talking about nigga mama, man? Nigga kill you about they mama. Nigga shoot your house up about they mama, nigga. Yeah, easy, at will. No repercussions. No worrying about who see you, what the police gonna do. Nigga ain't caring about none of that there, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga wanna see you dead after that, bro. Nigga wanna hurt you bad about their mama, man. Nigga don't play about their mama, boy. Remember that there. You talking about your mama, you don't know if that man mama dead or alive, man. I feel for a motherfucker that talk shit about a motherfucker mama and they mama gone and they one of them fools. Yeah, you know, a fool just, they don't think when they snap. They just act, they react. It just, they brain, that's what they brain do. You freeze up and then your evil side just takes over. So I don't know what the excuse is, man, for you acting like a gangster, bro. Maybe the excuse is like your father's excuse. It was attractive to you. That lifestyle is attractive to a lot of black youth. Well, you can't promote parent to parenthood and then turn around and smoke a tank pack. You can, because you're a man. And like I always say, men do what they want, boys do what they can. You heard me. And that's the way it's always gonna be, you know? But we ain't gonna keep here sitting acting like excuses. Uh, we shouldn't give excuses. We giving excuses tonight. Tyson Fury cheated 3 times in a row. Okay, let's not say that then. Deontay Wilder lost 2 times to Tyson Fury. What was his excuse? He wasn't a better boxer, or was it because that man's glove was flapping off? Or was it because he outweighed him, or was it because he was hitting the man and with a fucking hand, or was it because he already is strong for past previous steroid positive tests? This man done boosted this. Listen, I tell people all the time, if you test positive one time, that's all it takes for me, because that's just the one time you got caught. It's becoming normal in boxing to cheat. And when the fighters get caught, you have to hold them accountable for life. That's why if you pop, you get dropped. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck if you are Shakur, Tank, Devin, whoever, nigga. If you pop, you gotta get dropped because you cheated. And I don't know how long you've been cheating, because you know they got shit you can cycle off in 24 hours, and then they got the shit you can't even detect. It depends on what you want. What kind of price you want to pay for what you want. You know, if you want to get the best, you got to pay for the best. You got to pay the best type of money. And Tyson Fury, I guess he, didn't want all that expensive shit where, it take time. You can't detect it. The shit he ate some bull nuts. That's what he say. Wasn't no fucking bull nuts, nigga. You took some shit, you know what I'm saying, that you popped. Basically, you popped. Whatever you took, they found that shit. It wasn't no clear. It wasn't no clear. You was not in the clear, sir. You popped. And you got dropped. So I don't know how long you been cheating, or if you finally got the balls and spent your little money on some shit they can't detect. But I guarantee you, they're gonna use the excuse for him laying an egg on Ngannou that he didn't train and he ain't take him serious. But I'm gonna tell you what I think, and this ain't no excuse, it's just my opinion, and my opinion matters. I think he took him for granted. How about that? I'm gonna go with what y'all say. He took him for granted, yeah. And he ain't feel like he had to manipulate his glove. I'm going to add that. Yeah, he ain't had to have the flappy glove for no Ngannou. He's an MMA fighter. That was his excuse for not training hard for Ngannou, because he underestimated him like the rabbit and the tortoise. The turtle and the hare, the rabbit and the turtle. So maybe he felt like, hey, I don't have to pop no clear today for this motherfucker. I don't have to pop no clear at all. And he's an MMA fighter. I'm gonna go in there and use me boxing skills, mate. One thing I say about steroid users, another thing I say about them is, once you use that substance, like say you take steroids, like bodybuilders take steroids so they can get stronger, so they can lift more weights and get bigger, right? So once they stop taking the anabolic steroids, they lose their size, but they don't lose that power. They might lose a little strength, but muscle has memory. So if you used to taking anabolic steroids and you getting under the weight bench and you just throwing 315 like it ain't nothing, like it's 225. Then you got the size you want. Now you can cycle off that shit. You don't need it no more. Guess what? You getting back in the weight room. You got your size. You straight. You where you need to be now. Oh yeah. You where you need to be now. You don't need that shit no more. Yeah, I got my strength up now. I can really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You stop taking it. Let's say you stop taking that shit and your strength decreased. But by you still working out, it don't decrease as much. And now you working without it, and now you get your shit up to where you can just get that shit. Now you throwing 315 naturally. And they testing you and shit, and you just throwing this shit like, wow, he's a phenomenon. Do they be testing NBA players for steroids on the offseason? Somebody hit me in the chat and let me know. There's a lot of them niggas over there popping. A lot of niggas. You know, they smoking weed over there. They popping, man. Listen, man. Please. Well, you know, I ain't gonna bust your skull, man. It's just that it's excuses are meant. Like, what's the excuse for George Foreman getting beat by Ali? And the same person that beat Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman destroyed. Knocked this motherfucker in the air. Feet leave the ground, just like he levitated him. Like a video game. George Foreman hit that motherfucker and his feet left the canvas. He knocked him up in the air, not feet, you know what I'm saying, fall over. He punched him and he went in the air. What was the excuse for him getting beat by a man like Ali? Because I know you didn't take him for granted. Yeah, you couldn't take Ali for granted because he was proven. His resume is impeccable. He fought all the greats, even in their prime. He fought some. He fought them all. And he was suspended for 5 years and lost 5 years of his boxing career because the government said, okay, if you don't want to go kill for us or go to the army and represent us, then we will take your boxing license. Imagine Tank or Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson losing their license for 5 years and can't box. Can't, they not sanctioning nothing for you to box nowhere. You better do some backyard boogies. And don't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying, about it. Put a mask on, because everybody gonna record you. Man, them his tattoos, man. That's Tank, man. No, that's a nigga with tattoos like Tank, Mo. That's what the niggas in Baltimore gonna defend everything. They gonna be like, man, that ain't no Tank Slim. That nigga just got everybody trying to be like Tank, man. That man just light-skinned nigga with Tank type of tattoos, G. No, nigga, that's Tank, man. Look at this picture, man. Them tattoos look exactly alike. That nigga just got a mask on, man, fighting in the backyard. That's Tank, man. I'm sending this shit to motherfucking World News and the Boston Council and everybody. I wish they had a hotline. I'd call 528 cash on that nigga ass. I'm just a hater. I can't help it. Yeah, man, that's what them niggas will be doing, man. But imagine them niggas that, you know, no, man. Imagine Boots being suspended for 5 years right now. Now you can suspend Terrence because he at the end, right? That's what he say. That's his reasoning. That's his excuse for not fighting or wanting to fight Boots. Now, he might say he want to fight Boots now because the pressure's on. I don't see it. So, let's move on to another excuse that has just recently come out from the team of Gervonta Tank Davis. Some shit that nobody likes to talk about because that's their favorite fighter. I remember, I know it's true. Hey, I'm telling you, man, my favorite fighter growing up was Mike Tyson. And Javante Davis reminds me just of Mike Tyson, bro. The same shit, man, Mike Tyson did. Mike Tyson fought a whole bunch of bums at the beginning of his career. He used to fight so many times a year, man, it didn't make no sense. Because he was fighting trash. It was one round knockouts. Easy. I can go fight next month if I want to. It's one round. You know what I'm saying? It's impeccable style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, he fought a lot of bombs, man. But it came to a time where you eventually had to fight pure boxers that can punch. You see what I'm saying? So that's when he got exposed. But what was the excuse for Buster Douglas? Let's run through them. It was a whole bunch of them. The first one was the count. Man, Mike Tyson supposed to won that fight, man. Hell no, man. Hell no, man. Nigga was mad as fuck. Because they were like, the referee counted a long ass count, man. That was a 12-13 count, man. Man, Mike Tyson knocked Buster Douglas out, man. Fuck that shit, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't count that shit, my nigga. They cheated. That was the first one, now. What was the second one? Yeah, man, come to find out Mike Tyson was hanging out with Bobby Brown the night before. Yeah, he was fucking a whole bunch of bitches and getting high, snorting and smoking and drinking. What it's called? Undisputed by Mike Tyson. That's the best book by an athlete ever. That nigga funny as shit. Yeah, that was the second excuse. You know what I'm saying? What was the third excuse? It was an excuse that everybody said that's the reason why he really beat Mike Tyson. God bless the dead Buster Douglas' mama had died, man. So he going into the fight, he was the underdog, man, the biggest underdog in sports, man. I'm not talking about, man, if anybody bet any kind of money on Buster Douglas, man, to win, man. Boy, but see. You got paid, boy. Nigga, I bet Buster Douglas' own team was betting with Mike Tyson that night, nigga. I bet you. Ain't nobody think Buster Douglas was gonna do that there. And when he did it, they say, yeah, man, he had the motivation because his mom just died. That was his excuse. He said it. You know, I was motivated. My mom just died. I was like, I got sick and training and all that, man. That was his excuse, man. So then we had excuses for the Evander Holyfield fights. Oh, he wasn't on his medicine. Evander Holyfield was headbutting Mike Tyson the whole fight, man. You know what I'm saying? He lost it. He snapped. That's all that was. What happened to the second fight? What happened to when he fought Lennox Lewis? What was the excuse, man? It was a lot of excuses. We don't have to go through all of them. It was a lot of excuses. The reason that Roy Jones got knocked out by Tarver. Oh, he was going up and down in weight. You know what I'm saying? That caused his, reflexes and all that there, woo. Totally discrediting the man that beat the man. Yeah, after that, he just fell off. Why couldn't it be that the blows that he took from them two fights diminished his skills and caused him to slow down? That man knocked him out, man. Trauma to the brain, bro. It'll reprogram you some type of way, man. Yeah, why we won't use that excuse? Why I gotta be the other way around all the time? It's your way or the highway. You can't never look at things out of the box. You can't never like, wait a minute, man. Everybody think like that, man. Why you think Las Vegas so rich? Because everybody picked the favorites. Everybody say Tank gonna knock everybody out. Yeah, he gonna knock the world out. He's the world beater, man. And you can't tell a Tank fan no wrong. They gonna rest haven them, and they gonna save them. And if you ain't from Baltimore, I really don't respect you as a Tank fan. If you're not from that DC Baltimore area, I really don't respect you as a Tank fan, dog. You a dick rider, man. And you just a nigga that ride the trend. I was a dick rider. I was a nigga that rode the trend with Mike Tyson. Because I was young though. And you got a lot of young niggas following the game now. But I was young and I ain't know no better. I just knew Mike Tyson getting that motherfucker. And boom, same punches Javante Davis knocked motherfuckers out with. Boom. It's just that Mike is an orthodox fighter. And he fights with the peekaboo style. Pop. He get it from here. You know what I'm saying? Pop. He side to side with it. Roll under with it. You know what I'm saying? Bomb hit you from different angles. You know what I'm saying? Rotation. All the punches coming from the waist, and the hips, and the shoulders. Everything crispy, short, looping wild shots, hard, devastating, core shots, body shots, uppercuts, favorite punch, uppercut. That's why Javante Davis throw that uppercut, because that's a devastating punch. And Mike Tyson mastered that. To the body, bam, bam. Get you leaning over there and then lift you up. Earth you. Off the earth, into the air. Like Inoue did. Cool boy. Cool boy. I salute you, my nigga. Because guess what? You shook your head when he hit you. You were like, yeah, you did that. Bam, bam. Man, went out off the air. Bam, and caught you and knocked you down. Really hurt you bad. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to understand that's what is going on. And we have a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear, so there's a lot of excuses. There's a lot of fear and there's a lot of excuses being passed around on why certain fighters should not fight certain fighters, and it's really coming from the fight fans. All of these excuses are coming from the fight fans about why these fighters shouldn't fight said fighters. And guess what? These boxers really be listening to y'all, man. So they'll say some of the same narrative that y'all spit, because you niggas are so smart. You boxing experts are so smart. Y'all are smart. You was smart. You was important. Yeah, y'all smart than the average bear. Y'all can't just give your opinion and say that you a fan of the sport of boxing. You got to give your opinion and call people casuals because they don't agree with your state of thinking about a man in the ring that's throwing punches. And because some of you guys box and some of you guys spar with other people and know other boxers, you think you're a fighter and you feel like you're an expert and you have credentials and you go to the fights. And that makes you above other people. And then you say, I heard someone say on a YouTube channel that niggas are hating on them. First of all, that's not true. That's your excuse to keep the bullshit going. Now, I'm on y'all niggas' ass because y'all know I am the flaw detector. And truth and reality cannot be disputed. Okay? The revolution would not be televised, man. Y'all go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. You know the vibe. No shadow band nigga on YouTube. I say the things that other YouTube, the big YouTube channels can't say and won't say, but wish they could say. But get on their channel and say like they don't really like what the fuck I be saying. They ain't for that shit. They against everything that a nigga say. But really, you know what you doing. You know what you doing, man. A lot of you guys know what you doing. And you can't blame these guys. If they're that type of person and you all about money, how can you blame Tank for being a pay-per-view fighter and only wanting to fight names? You want to get you some money. You want to get as much as you can. It's about getting the most and not the lesser, right? So how can you blame them? How can you say that, man, I would have took 25% if I was Shakur Stevenson because, you know what I'm saying, I would have got all the belts. I would have been undisputed. And you know what I'm saying? Then you could have called the shots. Well, Devin Haney can't call the shots right now. He got all the motherfucking belts. He's the challenger up in 140 right now. He's looking real bad out there in the press, leaking people's pictures like his daddy. I get it from my daddy, like she get it from her mama. You're a prodigal who raised you. You understand me? So what's next? What's the next thing we got to talk about? Because I'm sick of talking about that there. That shit, we don't even need to even discuss that no more. Because niggas are divided anyway. You gonna always pick a side. That's what you Negroes do. You pick a side that you think is the best. You can't help it. You can't help it. You gotta pick a side you feel like is the best. And that's what you know what I'm saying? You feel like Tank Davis can beat the world. I can't stop you from thinking that. I'm not mad about that. If you tell me, Tank will knock Shakur out, I be like, man, you tripping, nigga. Bet. I ain't gonna get mad and call you names. You got a lot of these YouTubers I try to stay away from, man. It kind of scare me, man, because I be listening to their podcast. You know, I tune in to a lot of you guys and I hit the button every time, man. So if you feel like I'm lurking, cool. Yeah, I'm lurking, nigga. But I respect the game. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop throwing the thumbs up on a lot of you niggas channel because y'all ain't even know what it meant. That meant I hit your like button, nigga. Well, a lot of you channels, I don't even want you to know I hit the thumbs up. So I don't put that in a lot of niggas' I put my thumbs up in Just Do and Hardcore Boxing. You know, I put that up, you know. But I don't want all y'all niggas knowing I'm liking y'all shit. Yeah, I like y'all shit, but y'all niggas don't like my shit, but you know it's the truth. And the truth is, man, a lot of you motherfucking YouTube channels, man, be dick riding the boxers and they camp. A lot of you YouTube channels be dick riding these boxers so hard that you are obviously biased. And when you get called out on it, you go into defense mode. That's how we know that you are biased. Because when they bring up shit that's fraudulent, you go into defense mode. And that's how we know you're biased. When someone has evidence about said fighter, you go into defense mode and try to analyze and rework and redistribute the narrative of what that man said. When things happen like at the press conference and the man says something about the man's mama, you might mention it a little bit, but get mad when somebody keeps bringing it up. A lot of you YouTube channels have so many followers that you use that to threaten people that have differences of agreements with you. Nah, stop right there. That's flawed. Because we know what you're doing. You know, you trying to put an unfair bar. Knowing times are hard out here. You want to bet money with people. You want to bet money that people really don't have. Like when I send super chats to some of these chats, man, it's because, you know what I'm saying, I support you enough to give you my hard-earned money. And I want to, I wouldn't ask somebody a question that I don't fuck with. I wouldn't send nobody no money that I wouldn't fuck with. I'm not like no troll. I'm not no fucking troll. You got trolls out there sending money just to talk shit. So whenever I send a super chat, it's a legit question or some praise. So why should I get treated like shit for my opinion and scared to tell and disagree with a chat? You know what I'm saying? That'll block me just so I have to create another channel just to watch you. Now, if a nigga ever block me, boy, I would never ever watch another video from that man, and I would never create a channel just to watch your videos. I will expose you and expose the fact that you blocked me, and that would be something that I would pay money to promote. The fact that you're a flaw. If you do that and to anybody that does that to a man on YouTube, if they not trolling and you get them blocked, you flaw. You a bitch ass nigga. And I ain't with all that talking about meet me somewhere at no motherfucking gym and let's spar. Now I'm talking some real man, life and death type shit, because if any man, I don't give a fuck who you are, how professional you are, put their hands or threaten to put their hands on me, I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to end you and I'm going to put you where you need to be. Just like a wild dog need to be put down. Even though the owner loves the dog, if the dog gets loose and bites somebody on the street, he must be put down. No matter how much the owner loves that dog. No matter how much you love your son. I don't care how young he is. If he pulls a gun or threatens my life, he must die. Any man. Any man. That shit Big Baby did was flawed. You threatening Devin Haney's life, basically. Talking about when we see you, you a big joker, bro. You a big nigga, man. You a big old goof-ass nigga, man. Yeah, man, you came out in the Batman costume, bro. Talking gangster like that, my nigga. You ain't no gangster. You was a boxer, but you getting caught with pistols and drugs. Talking about you don't want to fight for no championships, my nigga. You flaw. And I had to call truth and reality. That's true. You defending a man don't need no defending, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just calling a spade right now. I ain't defending Devin Haney, man. Fuck Devin Haney, nigga. I just like what he do inside the ring. But you threatening that little bit ass nigga talking about when we catch you, man. What you gonna do when you catch him, bro? That's what you should have completed the sentence and said. Yeah, nigga, don't let me catch you out there, because if I catch you, nigga, this what we gonna do. 1, 2, and 3. Or 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and point A, and A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. You know what I'm saying? Complete the prophecy. Put it in chronological order. Let the world know. You already letting the world know you want to see the man. And then you sound kind of zesty. I heard it in your voice. I heard it in your voice, nigga. But we ain't gonna even go there, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Southpaw TV, man. You was recording your homeboy sleeping, nigga. What kind of nigga do some shit like that, nigga? You better not, man, listen, man. The only thing we used to do to a nigga when they was asleep was put a cigarette between the nigga toes. And let that bitch burn out. And when that bitch start getting to the butt, that bitch get hot. The nigga like, oh, yeah, nigga, you don't be recording no nigga while they sleep. What you trying to do? What you want to do? What's the point? Them niggas wasn't snoring. I can see them niggas with I'm like, God damn, man, you hear this shit? Them niggas was just sleeping peacefully. That's weird, nigga. You's a weirdo, nigga. Nigga don't never see you with no bitches. You say you're getting all the money. I don't never see you with no bitch. You ain't got no children, nigga. You ain't got no kids, nigga. You living a life like Devin Haney, but at least you see Devin Haney with your bitch. He got a bad one. Maybe it's a beard, maybe it's not. I don't know. You don't see you no bitches, nigga. Ugly, goofy looking ass nigga. Somebody you gonna beat somebody up when they catch them, man. Man, chill out, man. We got too many problems going on in America, man. You talking about some catch a nigga down bad. Fuck all that, nigga. Shit never amazed me, man. This shit never ceased to amaze me, man. Y'all niggas need to learn how to accept your position in life. Everybody ain't meant to be the kingpins, man. Somebody gotta buy the OZs. Everybody can't be robbers, man. Everybody can't be gangsters. Somebody got to be the doctors that patches you niggas up when you get to shooting at each other. Cause if everybody in the world just say, fuck it, I want to be a gangster, who gonna patch you niggas up? I want to know that, man. That's mind-boggling. And hold on, I want to say something, man. Hold up. Hey, hold up. I want to say something. For all you country ass niggas, hold up, let me get this shit right, man. I don't know where this motherfucker at. Man, I'm trying to do something. Bim. There you go. Hey, man, hit the Cash App Parttwice, man. Show some love, man. Send a message. Let me read it off the chat. I'm going to put the number up, man. Y'all niggas need to start calling in, man, talking shit, man. I'm cool with the shit. I'm cool with the shit talking, man. Just don't disrespect my name. Call me out my name, my nigga. I don't do that shit, my nigga. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm real emotional. Yeah, I ain't into all that, man. I'm really more, I'm unstable. And I say something real vicious and wicked. And it's just, to make you mad. And I don't want to be like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that no more. I want to live righteous, man. That's why I started the Bible study every Sundays, man, because I had to, censor myself and find ways to brainwash myself to stay out, of trouble. And when you going through hard times, you need something that's going to center you, you know what I'm saying, to keep you from doing irrational shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, shots fired, man. To everybody that think, Shakur did something wrong, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. What else this young nigga supposed to do? I mean, he already told you guys before, if I feel his power on my glove, shit, nigga, I'm gonna fight accordingly, right? He been told us this. It's not a secret. When he fought Nakatilia, he apologized for the performance, but he not finna get hit. He has a fear of losing. I finally seen that now. I've been seeing that, and I made a video about that, and I didn't even realize I made a video about him having the fear of losing, him never wanting to lose again because he lost in the Olympics. And that's the main reason that I put that picture of him up there crying. I don't make fun of the man crying. I just put it up there to remind him that he said he's never gonna lose again. He said he doesn't like losing. Nobody likes losing. Well, certain people don't like losing more than others, like Michael Jordan. He don't want to lose at nothing. He don't want to lose at nothing. Dice, cards, nigga, pitching pennies, slap boxing, whatever, basketball, whatever. That man don't want to lose at nothing and get mad when you beat him type nigga. I know niggas like him, especially when they better than you and they know they better than you, but you still beat them. Oh, yeah, they hate that shit with a passion. Ooh, might even want to cross you after that there. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Excuses, you have to make them because without excuses, I mean, come on now. Like, if I fly through a car, do you expect my brain to be the same? If you shoot me in my head and I live, is the quality of life the same? So what's my excuse to my girl when I can't defend her because I'm done talking like this and I can't defend my girl? If a nigga get on my girl ass, I can't even reach for the gun that fast, but if I do grab that gun and I shoot, I might miss. Well, his excuse for not being able to defend his gal is because his ass is incapable and he doesn't have the strength or the hand-eye coordination to shoot a gun straight or to fight. But if you say to that man, man, ain't no excuse, man, you supposed to defend your girl, man, you got to find a way. You're delusional, sir. And you say, man, fuck that, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. This bitch always talking shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man of the house. But it obviously been going on because you said you tired of this shit. So you been putting up with that shit. So what's the excuse for putting up with that shit? Oh, I bet she got some money, don't she? Man, I bet she be breaking bread to you. And yeah, man, I bet she do things for you, don't you? You put her, or maybe she's super fine. Man, maybe she bad to the bone. Red, sexy, pretty feet. Probably got you strong, you know what I'm saying? So you put up with all the bullshit, ain't you, man? Yeah, I know. That's your excuse for putting up with the shit. You ain't got a lot of money and your kids need to eat. What's your excuse for not feeding them healthy? Because the healthy stuff is expensive. That's your excuse for buying the cheap shit and the fast foods. All healthy foods are expensive. That's your excuse for not buying healthy. What's the excuse for Jerron and Crawford not fighting? What's the excuse for Tank and Shakur not fighting? I knew it. I knew it. Hey, man, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this right now. Y'all niggas was looking for an excuse not to fight Shakur Stevenson, bro. I meant what I said when I said what I said. I say it again like I said it then, because ain't no shame in my game. Y'all know where I do my thing at, man. Now I'm doing it right here. Y'all was looking for an excuse over there. And Tank, my nigga, you was looking for an excuse too. You sparred him. You sparred him, dog. You know that nigga work, nigga, please. Talking about you cracked him. You probably did. Everybody get hit. Nigga dissected you, boy. Where the footage at? Where the footage at? Know somebody was recording, nigga. Bill Haney trying to pay a motherfucker for them motherfucking videos, nigga. I believe him. What's the excuse for them tapes not coming out, though? What's the excuse? It's an excuse for everything in the world, man. I tell you the excuse. Nobody wants to see them motherfucking tapes, man. That shit'll ruin Tank, man. Maybe they'll come out during if they make the Devin Haney fight. Maybe Tank, you know what I'm saying? Come up out of. Well, if that tape come out and it's bad, ooh, it's gonna be ugly. Where that tape at with Floyd Mayweather and Earl Spence at? Where that tape with Pernell Whitaker and Floyd Mayweather at? Where them motherfucking tapes that y'all say the white boy, black Shakur Stevenson had, man? We want to see all the tapes, man. Not just your favorite fight. I want to see my favorite fighter get beat up. Well, let me see that tape that y'all say he got a black eye. I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see it. I ain't ashamed. No, nigga, put it out there. Why you don't want Shakur tape? Yeah, put that shit out there, nigga. I want to see where he fucked up at and got caught. I want to see how it happened. I'm one of them niggas. I want to see Shakur fight Devin Haney. I want to see if that shit work, dog. I want to see if that shit work on Shakur. I want to see if that shit. I want to see Tank. I want to see Tank knock Shakur out. How about that? I want to see a nigga chase Shakur and finally catch him. Like the rabbit and the turtle. I want somebody to turtle Shakur Stevenson. How about that? Does that sound better? Does it sound like I'm not biased now? Yeah, I want Tank to cut the ring off, man, and catch Shakur Stevenson on his chinny chin chin. That's what I want. Can you help me? Can you help me? Please. How about a rematch with De Los Santos? Shakur, get you some retribution, man. Do like Floyd Mayweather did and fight him again just to show motherfuckers this shit ain't no play. For real. This shit's for real, baby. Like, share, and subscribe. You know the vibe. I'm out this bitch.